Demola Alabi, the 32-year-old CEO of Demola Investments, was tired of the game. Every woman he met seemed to have a price tag attached, a hidden agenda, or a lust for his wealth that was barely concealed. He had built his empire from the ground up, but it had also become a cage, attracting opportunists like moths to a flame. "I need to know if real love still exists," he confided in his best friend, who laughed at his absurdity. So, Demola hatched a plan as audacious as his business ventures. He would disappear from the boardrooms and reemerge as a Kelechi, a new cleaner at his own company's head office in Victoria Island. He traded his bespoke suits for a worn-out uniform, his luxury SUV for a rickety bus, and his confident CEO swagger for a shy, almost nervous demeanor. He practiced a soft, respectful tone and a more relaxed posture. His first day was a blur of mopping floors and emptying bins, an alien experience that grounded him more than any meditation retreat ever could. That's when he saw her. Amina, a junior accountant, stayed late, her desk a fortress of spreadsheets and coffee cups. When he accidentally knocked over a firebox, she didn't scold him. Instead, she knelt to help him, her smile genuine and her eyes filled with warmth. It was a simple act of kindness, but to Demola, it was everything. It was a beacon of hope in the cynical world he had grown to inhabit. He was immediately captivated. As Kelechi, Demola's life at Demola Investments became a fascinating double existence. During the day, he observed the bustling office from the periphery, seeing the dynamics and whispered conversations he never would have as CEO. In the evenings, he and Amina developed a quiet, comfortable routine. She would often stay late, and he would purposefully take longer to clean her floor just to have her nearby. They would share a bottle of water and talk during his break. Amina was different. She wasn't flashy or loud. She spoke passionately about her family and her dream of one day opening her own small business to sell handmade crafts. She never complained about her difficult hours or low pay. She also spoke with a quiet admiration for the company's CEO, Demola Alabi, praising his company's scholarship programs and the generous end-of-year bonuses. Little did she know she was speaking to the very man she admired. Every word she spoke was a brick in the wall of Demola's growing love for her. He had never felt so seen, so valued for who he was as a person, and not for his status. He felt a deep sense of guilt about his charade, knowing that the foundation of their relationship was built on a lie, but he couldn't bring himself to end it. The time came for Demola to take a leap of faith. He wanted to see if Amina's feelings were for him, Kelechi, the man she knew, and not for the man she admired from afar. One evening, as he was pushing his cleaning cart past her desk, he took a deep breath. "Amina," he said, his voice softer than usual. Would you like to go on a date with me?" Amina's eyes widened in surprise. "Kelechi, are you serious?" she asked. A wave of nervousness washed over him, but he nodded. "I am. I know I'm just a cleaner, but I really enjoy your company." She hesitated for a moment, a thoughtful look on her face, before a beautiful smile broke through. "I would love to, Kelechi." Their date was nothing like the extravagant outings Demola was used to. They ate sizzling suya from a street vendor, shared stories over a bottle of cool drinks, and walked along a quiet, moonlit stretch of beach. Amina laughed freely, her joy infectious. She told him about her struggles to get her business started and how every little bit of money she saved was sent to her family. As they stood there, the waves of the Atlantic Ocean crashing against the shore, he knew with absolute certainty that he was in love. He decided then and there that he would reveal his true identity at the upcoming company's anniversary gala, where he was scheduled to give a major speech. He would ask her to marry him, a grand gesture that would make up for his deception. He had found his true love. The night of the gala was fast approaching. Demola had meticulously planned every detail of his reveal, picturing Amina's surprised and joyful face. He had bought a stunning dress for her and arranged for a car to pick her up. But fate had a cruel twist in store. While reviewing security camera footage with his head of security for the gala, a routine check for any potential security threats, he spotted Amina. She was in a secluded corner of the office, speaking to a friend on the phone. Her voice was clear on the playback. "Can you believe it, girl? This Kelechi character is the CEO. Demola Alabi, the one and only. I found out through my brother who works in IT. He saw the new staff files and noticed Alabi's name on a temporary cleaner file. He thought it was a prank at first. I've been playing along, letting him think he found a true gem. This will be the end of my financial struggles. Once he proposes at the gala, my future is set." The words hit Demola like a physical blow. The world seemed to stop spinning. The woman he loved, the woman he thought was different, was a con artist. His heart, so full of hope and love just moments before, crumbled into a million sharp, painful pieces. The betrayal was deeper because it was a betrayal of his deepest hope. The company's anniversary gala was held at a prestigious five-star hotel in Lagos. The ballroom was alive with music, and the city's elite mingled with employees. Amina arrived, looking radiant and elegant in the dress he had sent her. She saw him across the room, dressed in a sleek suit, looking every bit the CEO she admired, and she gave him a small, knowing smile. A wave of cold fury washed over him. The time came for his speech. He walked onto the stage, the spotlight finding him. He began by thanking his employees and investors, his voice clear and resonant. Then, he paused. "I have a special announcement to make," he said, his gaze locking with Amina's. "For the past few months, I have been working in this company undercover. I have been a cleaner here. Many of you know me as Kelechi." A stunned silence fell over the room, followed by a confused murmur. "I did this to find true love, to find someone who would love me for who I am, not for my money." He looked at Amina, a tear welling up in his eye, but his voice remained firm. "I believe I found that person. But in a cruel twist of fate, I have been used. My act was for her, to test her, but in reality, she was testing me all along. I have evidence that she knew who I was all along, that this was all a plan to get to me and my money." The murmurs turned into gasps. Amina's face went white. She tried to run, but security guards held her back. The scandal was the talk of the town, filling every social media feed and gossip blog for weeks to come. The truth had been revealed, but it came at the cost of his broken heart. The aftermath was a whirlwind of press conferences, leaked photos, and wild speculation. Demola Alabi, the man who had it all, became a public spectacle, the victim of a masterful con. The scandal damaged not only his reputation but also his spirit. He retreated from the public eye, delegating his work and trying to pick up the pieces of his shattered heart. He found out from the head of security that the security breach that had exposed his identity was orchestrated by Amina's brother, who was fired for the breach. Her family was indeed in financial crisis, but her brother saw Demola's disguise as a lifeline, and Amina had decided to take it, manipulating her own feelings to make the plan work. The truth was even more painful than he had imagined. Demola sold his company a year later, needing a fresh start and a change of scenery. He moved to a different state and started a new life, working in a simple, quiet office. He met a woman named Iferi. He was just a regular guy to her, working a regular job. She had no idea he was a billionaire, a move he took to find true love. As they walked along a park, he didn't tell her about his past. Not yet. He realized that true love wasn't about testing or deception. It was about being honest from the start. Perhaps, he thought, with a flicker of a smile, this time, it would work. If this story touched your heart, please hit the like button and subscribe to join our community for more heartfelt and inspiring tales. Share in the comments where you're watching from. We love hearing from you. Your support means the world to us. Stay kind, stay hopeful, and let's grow this journey together.